What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to go ahead and do a New York Knicks realistic rebuild. I wanted to do the Knicks just because, no real reason, to be honest. I just went on 2K and I'm like, what team should I do today? And I just kind of scrolled around and found the Knicks. I was like, why not? Let's do the Knicks. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It would be greatly appreciated. We're going to do some realistic rebuilds here, and if you enjoyed those, make sure you hit that subscribe button and suggest the next team we should do. But for today, like I said, the Knicks are a interesting team. But the way they did it this last season, all the free agents they signed, they literally basically, if I go to their salary cap table, they gave literally everybody 2-year deals besides Julius Randle. So basically, they set themselves up for 2021 free agency. Because look, they literally have no money committed for like the next couple seasons. So yes, they did have quite of an L of an offseason because they were expected to get like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving or whatever, and they were, they wanted Zion as well. But nonetheless, you have to give them credit for at least building somewhat of a decent roster and remaining and keeping that flexibility. Like, that is a good thing that the Knicks did do. I will give them credit for that. So I like how the Knicks did that, and I feel like I am set up to, make a great team here. So RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson, I think, are probably safe throughout this video. I think it's going to be weird what they decide to do with RJ Barrett, but at the point where maybe 2021, he's a couple of seasons into his career, maybe they'll, have confidence in him, and they might be able to just commit to him, or not really commit to him, but he might be a 20-point per game scorer by then. He may even be this year. Who knows? I didn't actually watch the first Knicks game of the season, but I don't think he lit the world on fire, but I don't think he played awful either. Didn't hear anything negative or positive, really. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of this first season, and we're just going to see how this Knicks team does in the first season. At the end of this season, the Los Angeles Lakers have won the championship. No surprise there. And we actually ended up getting the 8th seed, but I didn't really care to show because I didn't think we would do that great. And somehow we forced the 76ers to game 7, which is great. But here are the stats. Waller, remember, we had 18 points from Julius Randle, 16 from DSJ, 16 from RJ Barrett, and 14 from Marcus Morris Sr. So moving on from that, we're going to go ahead and skip on out of here. No need to look at this any further. Obviously, the Lakers and the Nets met up like usual. So we're going to go straight to the draft lottery. I was kind of expecting to find my way in the lottery, but we did not. So probably going to get like the 15th pick, which is not bad. It's not horrible. Staff signing, David Fizdale is still here. I don't know how long he's going to be in New York, but I'm going to go ahead and just keep him for the video for now. So we're going to go to the draft, and now with the 15th pick overall, we don't have any other pick. Yeah, we don't. Okay, so Mitchell Robinson, RJ Barrett, and Julius Randle, like I said, are guys I want to keep. So not really looking to move up. Let's just go ahead and see what we can land with number 15 overall. So hopefully something good can fall to us. We got Jeremiah Robinson Earl, Isaiah Mobley, Nico Mannion, Jaden McDaniels. I know Isaiah Mobley's good at the 15th pick overall. So, or Jaden McDaniels, or Precious wouldn't be bad either. Nafale Dante, Precious, Jaden McDaniels, Isaiah Mobley, Warford. There's still some guys here. So it's kind of a priority thing now. I think Jaden McDaniels might make some sense here just for the versatility off the bench. So I'm going to go with that. I could either play him at power forward or small forward. I know he goes up. So welcome to the team, Jay McDaniels. Player options. Dennis Smith Jr. we're going to bring back. Kevin Knox we're going to bring back for sure. But then this is where I'm going to make my decision on some of these guys that I could bring back. So Bobby Portis. I don't see myself spending a ton of money in this free agency. So I could see myself maybe signing him back. But Frank Ntilikina, I will bring back, I guess. And then Reggie Bullock, I won't. Wayne Ellington, I won't. Peyton, Gibson. So I think that's all I'm going to accept. We're going to go with that. And then qualifying offers, V. Allen, Dotson, and Schreier. I think there's some players I would like to add. Those are some players I wouldn't mind getting back. But if I lose them, it would not be the end of the world. So for negative $17 million, we could probably renounce some money and get some money in free agency, which is a very good thing. We got about $30 million after we announce $36 million, which is quite a bit to be spending out here. So point guard, DSJ, and Frank Ntilikina. Not a shooting guard right now. RJ Barrett and Kevin Knox at the small forward spot. We could move RJ Barrett to shooting guard, but I think he's played small forward for the most part in his career, or not in his career, because he's literally he's a rookie, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Julius Randle and Jay McDaniels, I am cool with that power forward spot. Mitchell Robinson, I like him a lot too, so I'm going to try to keep that generated. So it's really the backcourt that I'm not liking a whole lot. The front court, Kevin Knox, RJ Barrett, like the front court's great. The backcourt could need some work, so that's what I'm going to be focusing on. So point guards out here, I don't know if there's a whole lot. Dennis Smith Jr. is a player I could definitely see the Knicks eventually trading if they wanted to go the route of putting a more of a win now team around. But if they didn't, they could keep him around and see where it takes him. But as far as point guards and shooting guards out here, I don't think there's a whole lot of players I want to expose myself to. And like I said, 2021 free agency is where it's going to be at for the Knicks. That's what I'm expecting. And I think Mitchell Robinson's going to be a free agent in that draft class or in that free agency. No, I can accept him. So yeah, that's the even better part. So I think Alonzo Trier makes sense to return, to sign him back. Unless if I wanted to go with somebody else. Malik Beasley wouldn't be terrible, but I just don't really want to invest in him too much. Blake Monk. So Trier, I think Trier, I'm going to go ahead and give him like a, maybe, he wants $10 million. We can go with maybe a 2-year deal, maybe. Go with that, and then I just don't really see myself. Dotson, we can bring back as well if we really wanted to for 2 years, and then we could eventually just trade him. I think that's literally the only thing I'm going to do in this free agency class. Whoa. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw something different. So Trier and Dotson, actually, we're going to get them back on their qualifying offers. I thought it said I gave Trier like a multi, like I don't know. I saw something different, but we got him on a 1-year deal back, I guess, on his restricted offer. I'm not going to complain about that. So I think that's what we're going to roll with. This first free agency, not exciting, but as expected, this year's free agency is not that great. So shouldn't have expected a whole lot anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate to the end of next season. I most likely will stop the trade deadline to trade some players that are going to be expiring. Might as well get some value for guys like Dennis Smith Jr., maybe even Frank Ntilikina, some other guys out there. So expect me at the trade deadline, and then 2021 free agency is where we're going to strike. All right, that was just weird. At the end of the season, Russell Westbrook is your most valuable player. We have James Wiseman, who's your rookie of the year. Cole Anthony is your 6th man. Anthony Davis is your defensive player, and MPJ is your most improved on the Charlotte Hornets. If you saw my last video, I actually signed Michael Porter Jr. on the Hornets, and it looks like he's signing there again, so that's pretty cool. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second, and here's your All-NBA third. Not terrible there, but as far as we are concerned, we are the 5th seed in the East, so I mean, I really haven't done anything to the team just yet. We have got the 5th seed, which is awesome. So RJ Barrett is starting to become that guy with 23 points per game. I'm loving that. 17 points, 16. I decided not to do anything at the trade deadline. I really didn't find a trade that I liked. I could have got D'Angelo Russell, but I couldn't really think of a way to make it realistic because I just couldn't wrap my head on why the Warriors would want Dennis Smith Jr. Like, I just didn't think that made sense or made enough sense, so I decided to just not do it. So we got the Pistons who jump up 1-0 on us, but we are trying to even it up as they're up 2-1. 3-1, and they're going to go ahead and beat us in 5 games, which is fine. Because like I said, we're going into free agency this year with 2, not 1, not 0, 2 max salary slots. So yeah, we have our future plan. So I think one of them, is going to be Paul George for sure. I just don't know who the other guy is going to be. Maybe we even go for Giannis. Like, screw around and get Giannis. Like, why not? I think I might have to do it. So you got the Nets and the 76ers. Looks like the Nets are going to beat the 76ers, and then we got the Battle of LA on the other side. But next year, it's going to be the Battle of New York, baby. So 4-1 for the Lakers, and again, they beat the Nets in the finals. So now, let's go straight to league meetings and get this offseason started, because this is about to be a lit offseason. But I think we might end up with a lottery pick. Yes. Yes, Knicks via Dallas. That is awesome. We might get a top 5 pick here. Wowza. My gosh, what did I just say? Okay, we dropped down to number 6, which sucks, but you know what? I'll take it, I guess. Staff signing, David Fizdale. You know what? He's got us to the playoffs both years. I can't complain, so I don't think I'm going to fire him. I wanted to because his ratings aren't great, but the fact of the matter is we have made the playoffs with him as the head coach, so Guess I'll just keep it for now. But with the 6th pick and the 19th pick, Jay McDaniels is the only one who's not under an option right now. So let's just see what this... No freaking way. Gosh dang it, dude. No freaking way. Really? That's so infuriating. I have autosave off because, as you guys know, I update my file. That is so annoying. I am not gonna lie to you. Holy crap. Now I'm gonna have to go through it. Oh. I'm finally back to the point where I am going into the 2021 offseason. If this game crashes again, I told you I'm walking out because that just took forever. You guys know how bad the simulation speed is this year. So, like I said, we actually ended up getting the 1st overall pick in this draft lottery, but just because previously we had the 6th and the 19th, I decided to just stay with what we had before. So, hope you guys can give me some love for that. But as far as everything still looks the same. I still drafted Jay McDaniels. We are still at that point. Only thing that didn't happen is we didn't keep Trier, but I was just trying to get to this point, man. I really was. So with the 6th pick overall, let's just see what can land to us. So hopefully something good. We got Cade Cunningham going number 1, and that was expected. So let's go ahead and let's see who hasn't been taken. So we got Macker Maker, Terrence Clark, Isaiah Todd, Brandon Boston. I think I am going to go Macker Maker just because why not? And then we're going to go to the 19th spot and see what we can get at number 19. And then we're going to get Scotty Barnes as well. No, let's get Jeremy Roach, actually. Let's do that. Just because I want to pretend like I think I know what I'm talking about, but I really don't. So, yeah, welcome to the team, both of you guys. Welcome. Okay, player options. Julius Randle is a hard one for me. I think I'm going to accept it just because I want to hopefully keep him at power forward. But worst case scenario, it doesn't work out, I can trade him. So Dotson, Ntilikina, I don't think I'm going to get any of these guys back, honestly. But this is the moment I was waiting for. 2021 free agency, $17 million, and we can go ahead and renounce Bobby Portis, Frank, this guy, and this guy. And we have about $56 million. I could have declined Julius Randle, but $56 million should be enough, I think, to get me something good. So that's what I'm going to go with. So RJ Barrett, Kevin Knox is good. Julius Randle, Mitch Robinson, Macker Maker. So we're still good. We're still at that point where everything looks good. It's the backcourt, like I said, that needs the work. So we are going to look for... Giannis is out here, and Paul George is out here. Who do I go with first? I think I want Paul George. I think Paul George would make the most. Actually, I want Giannis now that I think about it. I want Giannis. Could I move RJ Barrett to shooting guard? He does go down 2 overall, but I'm going to do it just because if we get Giannis, I want him to fill the void. Giannis is the youngest out of all these guys here. So I'm going for Giannis, and that's going to make a lot of sense because there was an article the other day about it. If the Bucks struggle, Giannis did say it would be a little bit harder to re-sign, which makes sense, but he said he was misquoted, so take that as you will. But Giannis Antetokounmpo, yeah, that's a dub. That is a major W. Obviously, probably not going to be able to afford much after signing Giannis Antetokounmpo, but I want to make sure I secure him before I go for anybody else. And just like that, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo, and now we just need a point guard. So $15 million still can get us a serviceable point guard. So that is what I'm going to go look for. Power forward. Julius Randle actually has an A-3, so it's not terrible. So I'm going to roll with it. And like I said, RJ Barrett's still going to play shooting guard. But for point guard, Derrick Rose, Derek White, Dennis Schroeder. I think Derek White actually would be kind of an underrated pickup. It would be. But is there something else I could do? Lauri Markkanen, Gordon Hayward, Lonzo. Lonzo would be interesting, but I think I might go Derek White. I think that might be a little bit of an interesting pickup. He is a restricted free agent, though, so I might have to overpay to get him. I really don't want DSJ back to be my starting point guard. Derek White is the best available option, so I'm going to pay for him, and hopefully we can get him. Let's see if we can get Derek White with no problems. We do have to renounce Dennis Smith Jr., but Derek White will be coming to the Knicks, so very cool stuff there. And I think, if I'm correct, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I need like one more backcourt player, and then I should be golden. So Dion Waiters, Bradley, JP Makura. I have no idea who you are, but since you have such a good three-point shot, welcome to the Knicks, my friend. So yeah, that's going to be it. We got to 2021 free agency. I thought I was going to be able to sign 2 stud players, but I thought, you know, getting Giannis would be cool. And I think it's something that could definitely happen. So Giannis in New York. I think the media would literally break if that would happen. I could see Mike Korzimba now. How Giannis broke the... Okay, I'm done. I'm just going to go on so much the end of the season. At the end of the season, we went 47-35, so we made it into the playoffs, which is great. So we're the 4th seed. Let's go ahead and look at the stats real quick to see how it went. So we had 24 from Giannis in Madison Square Garden, playing in Madison Square Garden anyway. 18 from Mr. RJ Barrett, playing next to Giannis Antetokounmpo. 17 from Julius Randle, and about 14 from Kevin Knox off the bench. Gabe McDaniels did his thing. Derek White did okay, but I didn't really need him to do a whole lot. As long as he shot efficiently, that's all I cared about. And he did, which is great. So very good stuff there. Randall even shot 42%. Although he didn't shoot very many, he did shoot 42%. So 35, 31. So yeah, I mean, I can take it. I will take it. But I am expecting a conference finals appearance. So that's what I want. So we're up down 1-0 to the Magic. They're up 2-0. As I say, I wanted a conference finals appearance. We jumped down 2-0. They're up 3-1 now. So that is not a good start to what I'm wanting. So let's see if we can come down from a 3-1 deficit and beat the Orlando Magic. And that would be absolutely amazing if we could do that. 114-123. Okay, so we just need to win another one. And then we should be able to take this baby back home. So let's go to the minute suggestions. At Orlando, let's take this game in Orlando. Okay, looking pretty good thus far. And we take it. 7-point victory. Giannis leading the way. Back to Simcast. We are at home. There's no way we're winning this one after winning 3, or losing this one after winning 3. I can't talk. All right, let's just take this game. Please take this game. Please take this game, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm just so sick of 2K, I swear, man. So sick of it. So tired of 2K, dude. Holy crap. Whatever. It's whatever. 3 seasons is all I get. That's what I limit myself to. And I cannot even make it out of the first round and beat the Orlando Magic. That is how bad it has been lately for me. 2K is just not it. It's not it this season. It hasn't been it. It hasn't been it. It just ain't it. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't it. Clippers win the championship. Just as expected. They're probably going to win it all, you know, win it the whole year, honestly. Because why wouldn't they? They look amazing. And they don't even have Paul George yet. The league is screwed. We are all screwed. We're screwed, guys. We are screwed.